Crabman from Crabman Gaming here, and today I am playing Cricket Captain 2023, the Ashes Bazball style with Australia. We are up to the third test in Leeds. The series is deadlocked at 1-1. Australia taking the first test by 93 runs, England the second by 6 wickets. Let's have a quick look at what's gone down. Australia, a strong performance. England disappointed with that first innings. And in the second match, Australia started well, but England, with a terrific 188 from Ben Duckett, managed a whopping 480, and it was Australia's second innings that let them down in all out in just 35 overs. Pretty disappointing. And England, despite losing 4 wickets, still managed to get the job done. What can happen when we go to Leeds? Keep the training pretty much the same. I might give that to Alex Carey here, some physio and some physio for Joshy Hazlewood. Pondering some changes after that loss. Let's see what happens. So let's have a look at, you can look at the year, but that included the World Test Championship final. So we'll go current series. Warner's been struggling, that is a worry. Labuschagne and Smith, yeah, just 30s. Lyon has not been his very best, but everyone else looks okay. What's the conditions? Cloudy. Can't really swap anyone over. Don't want to take Lyon out. Might have to keep it as it is at the moment. Yeah, we'll back it in. Unchanged team. All right, play. Let's have a look at the England lineup. I think it's the same as before. We just know in real life that Pope will swap spots with Root, and that England are playing Wood instead of Moeen Ali. Otherwise looking pretty good. Ben Duckett, Zach Crawley, Harry Brook, Joe Root, Ollie Pope, Johnny Bairstow, Ben Stokes, Ollie Robinson, Mark Wood, Stuart Broad, Jimmy Anderson. And for Australia, Usman Khawaja, Davey Warner, Marnus Labuschagne, Steve Smith, Travis Head, Cam Green, Alex Carey, Mitchell Starc, Paddy Cummins, Nathan Lyon and Josh Hazlewood. Tails never fails. All right, bowling first. That's a little bit of a worry. All right, let's go Cummins. Yeah, I like that. Let's just go with that. Very first ball, Cummins, Duckett's gone, he's gone, first ball. What a start to this test match. We've got highlights as in fours, wickets and chances, but Ben Duckett after that 188 is dismissed for a golden duck. Here's Harry Brook. He also scored, I think, 180 in the first test. So what can he do? All right. Gets off the mark, which is a good start. Let's have Starc swinging in. All right. I kind of like having the bowling on for me when I'm bowling to see who's been. That's a great shot. It's the first boundary of the day. It's a straight 6 from Zach Crawley. Beautiful shot over the side screen. Cummins was good in the second test. That's just missing the off stump. Well, he did take 3 wickets in England's second innings. Oh, pitched outside leg. Thought it was missing off. That is a very close decision. Let me know as well if you are enjoying these videos. Flick a quick like down the bottom. Comment about cricket. I'll comment back. I love cricket. Subscribe. You're awesome. There's playlists. There's cricket. There's super thanks. There's all kinds of things on the channel for you to check out. So if you do, that would be absolutely amazing. If you just want to sit back and enjoy, also absolutely fine. As we find a way past England. Let's give Paddy one more. Get Green on for a couple. And then go to the spinner line. Not too much cloud around in this first day. Pretty sunny. So I definitely would have batted first. What's Green's test average? 35. Okay. Not too bad. Driven by Crawley. Crawley's looking to get a score as well. He's gone. The commentator's curse on Zach Crawley. I think he's made 150 in the series so far, but is still struggling. No, nothing at all. Look at this average. And he's out here as well, so 76 runs in 5 innings. Will England look to replace him? Who knows? Here's the Hoff to Joe Root. What an average. 50.62. Yeah, I kind of like seeing what my bowlers are up to. Green's had a good spell here, a really good spell. Oh, that's a great shot. The anti-commentator's curse that time. He got pumped for 10 off 2 balls. Alright, let's give Hoff one more. doesn't quite pay off, and we'll go to Lion before lunch, and let's go for Cummins back on, and we'll give Stark a little blast as well. Oh, that's good. Yes, Cummins got Harry Brook. It's a very big wicket. 68 for 3. 3 wickets before lunch. Very important indeed. Here's Ollie Pope. Smashed. Driven nicely down the ground. I might just happy to give Lion 2, and I would like Stark on to see if he can get a wicket just before lunch. Oh, gee, Cummins should have caught it. 4 wickets would be great for Australia. But what do you think of the Ashes so far? It has been an absolutely excellent series. Thoroughly enjoying it. Just down leg. Oh, that's close. That is very close. Also victory for Australia in the first test of the Women's Ashes as well, with Ash Gardner taking 8 for 66 in that second innings. As pretty exciting stuff. And a double century as well, Tammy Beaumont, and 10 wickets for Sophie Eccleston. So lots happening. I'm glad they extended the women's test to 5 days. All right, Cummins is going well, so I'm just going to give him another couple and keep going with Stark just to see if they can break through. Oh, there we go. Cummins, he's on line. He's on length. He snicked off Joe Root on his way for 36. Johnny Bairstow in at 6 instead of Stokes. I just think if they get a first ball highlight, they're going to get out. First ball 4. Alright, let's change Stark here. He's got just pitched outside leg again. Pretty straight hitting middle stump. Alright, let's get Hazelwood back in. And we'll give Green a couple. And then go to Lion. He hasn't really been needed too much so far. I don't really change the field too much in these either. Like, I can, but it takes, quite a long time. Probably not the most exciting. Oh, Green has been smashed. Absolutely smashed. Look at that. 69 from his, oh, not 69, 39 from his 6 overs. Let's get Lion on. Lion, what a legend. He's needs some wickets in this series. Smashed. And one with a little recovery, 158 for 4. Could go either way. Could have a big partnership. Or Australia could get a couple, but oh my goodness, Pope is on fire. 56 from 65. It is pure Bazball. Just going to give him an over of the field out. See if that helps. That is, it's done it. Hazelwood's nibble one back off the seam. That's gone. Got him, yes. Hitting the top and middle. On your way. And there's the wicket Australia desperately needed. 58 from 69 balls. Here is Nathan Lyon. Looking for a wicket. If Australia can get another wicket. Big right on top. Gee, you need to bolster in that leg side. I'll give Hazelwood one more. But yeah, look at all these runs. What can we do here? Who can we move? Who can we move out? This person, they don't do anything. Maybe just move them around a bit, and we will save that field. Save. And normally I just stick a number on the end. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's use that field. Just protect that leg side a bit more, and then to Stokes we can go more leg side and use this field. Driven through the offside. All right, let's get Paddy back on. Paddy. And yeah, Lion struggling. Let's give him one more. Get Stark back into the attack. Oh, dropped. Who was that? Davey Warner seems to be fielding there for Reasons I don't really know. If you look at the short leg, it's oh no, that's Labuschagne. Sometimes I think Warner had been fielding there before. Is that Bairstow's 50? Oh, there's a pie. It's hard to know. I still think they need the batter's scores in that little box up there. I don't think that's too hard to do. Alright, 55 overs gone, nearing T. Okay, this has been... Gonna have to say England's session. T on day one, 216 for 5. Good fight back. Australia probably looking for a couple of wickets. Oh, there we go. Oh, dropped again, Carey. That is terrible. Terrible, and then smashed. Oh, Carey again. Where's Ian Healy? It's a great fight back from England. A really, really good fight back. Six. Okay, this is... Just need a little blast from Cummins. I'll get line into the attack. Swept away. Line struggling in this series. We do have Todd Murphy in the squad. And Ashton Agar. There's a wicket. Bestow's hold out. Oh, and Travis Head with a big mustache. He's got the Mitchell Johnson Mo happening. In comes enemy number one, Ollie Robinson. Taken over. Heat magnet from Stuart Broad. Ryan did bowl well in the World Test Championship final. I think he took 5 wickets in Cricket Captain here, and he also bowled well in the actual in real life version. Oh, keeps getting smashed. Okay, we need to save Cummins, so I'm going to give Stark 2 and then bowl Green and Light. There we go, little snicko, beautiful. Stokes on his way. Mark Wood, be aggressive. For Mark Wood, yeah, I'm going to bowl around the wicket, actually, to both of these people. We're going to go full and round the wicket to Wood. I might keep Stark on and then bowl Hazelwood and Cummins with a new ball. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, that's out. Plum. There's the definite off spinners around the wicket. Pitch on middle, straight and hit middle. Like it a lot. Ollie's gone. It's going to go full and straight to these two. Oh, smashed. Mark Wood. Handy runs by England, nearing the 300. Gee, Mark Wood, he's smashing them everywhere. 31 off 36 balls. Alright, last over for Stark. Oh, no. Pumped everywhere. Alright, yes, please, new ball. Alright, Paddy. Paddy Cummins. Stuart Broad can stay with 3 slips, but Mark Wood, 36. Has he got a test 50? Surely he has. Yeah, one. One test 50 for Mark Wood. Oh, where's the extra slip? I put the extra slip in there before. I'm sure I have. Have I got a... Oh no, I want that field, but I'll put... Who am I going to move? No, I'll move fine leg, just put him in extra slip. There we go, snicked off. Broad gone. Anderson, what else we got here for Anderson? What else has been happening with... Do you know what? We'll just move him around. We'll leave mid off free and we'll just put an... Oh no, we'll just put an extra gully in for Jimmy. I've ruined this slip cordon. Get him in a bit closer. Get number 4. Who's? Oh no, who's this? Getting closer. What's going on? Getting closer. Get back in. Yeah, I like it a lot. For poor Jimmy. How does that look? Oh yes, look at all these slips. It's like 6 slips. All right, for Jimmy, we'll just put another slip in. Just move Gully in a bit. Yeah, I like it. Oh, it didn't matter. He snicked off Mark Wood. Mark Wood's gone. 321. We're still on day 1. And it's gone quite a long time. Besto and Pope with 50s. There's contributions all the way through there, except for Duckett. Pretty handy contributions from the middle order. Cummins with 4. Stark was expensive. Hazelwood 2. Lyon 2. So probably 50-50 in all honesty. Now there's not long left, so going to be pretty defensive here and just see off the day. Last ball of the day. He's edged it. He's edged it. Oh, Warner. Last ball of the day. End of day 1. End of day 1. Australia, 6 for 1. All right, we've got to do some Bazballing here, or Ozballing. That was the promise. So Australia are going to be nice and aggressive, even though they are currently 18, 17, 9 overs. Yeah, that's better. Here we go. 5 and over. That's what we're looking for. Kawaja and Labuschagne. Labuschagne has been struggling a little bit in this series. Top shot. Oh, that's out. Labuschagne just been struggling to get going. This is Plum as they come. Let's have a look at his stats. Yeah, he got a 50 and then, yeah, not a lot. Some people have struggled in England. Let's let Steve Smith get in. Oh, Kawaja's been ripped. Oh, no. This could be interesting for Australia. The field come in. This is where you can score quickly. But it does depend on who's batting. Nicely whipped away. Wood to head. Single syllable names. It's all the rage. So 4 and over from Australia at the moment. It's a bit of cloud. Terrific English conditions for bowling. Smithy and Head getting a bit of a move on. I think Smith's average has just dipped under 60, yeah, 59.43. Not good enough, Smithy. Needs to get back over 60. Help Australia win the Ashes. It's 1-1. What are your predictions? Post them down below. And we're into the 3rd test. How is it going to end up in real life and in Cricket Captain here? How it's going. Smithy run a ball. Smithy and Head going well. Broad trying to find some answers. Beautiful cover drive. Head cutting away. I think England are just going to go short to Head. Oh, there was a 50. I think I missed Smith's 50. This comes so fast. 48 balls. Huge hook for 6 from Smith. So the run rate's really increased now to 5 and over. So if we find the old worm, I don't even think it was 50. I think it was about, after 9 overs, it was only 17. So in 22 overs, it has been almost a run a ball since. Look at Smith go. He's been the much faster batter overhead, which is a bit of a surprise. Lunch on day 2. Australia 166 for 3. Half of England's score really in one session. Look at this acceleration from here. The worm is turning. Robertson comes back refreshed after a lovely Leeds lunch. What you get for lunch at Leeds. And Leeds currently no longer in the Premiership as well in football. or soccer, where you come from. Relegated, but Sheffield United in Yorkshire promoted up to the Premier League, which probably a shame because a good Sheffield United Leeds match in the Premiership would have been pretty awesome. Travis Head, 48. Oh, there's another 50 for Travis Head. Trav Ball, he's the originator. Shot. Australia getting some bigger overs going here. 10 and over, 10 and over. 200 comes up from Smith. He's into the 90s. 93 from Smith. Oh, Smith, it's gone. Smith is at 97, 98. 98 from Steve Smith. This could be 100. 99 from 96. There's the 100 for Steve Smith. Raise the bat up. A 99 ball century. What an absolute legend of the game. Pushing that average back above 60. Probably gets our next ball. No, it doesn't. Can he go on with it? You can have a look. What I like as well with the stats is like the away stats as well. So you can have away stats versus England. So what's his average in England, which is good. What's his average at home against England? Actually not as strong as his away stats. But I like that because you can look at Steve Smith in every country. He likes going to New Zealand, Pakistan not so much. So obviously going to be very strong at home against the West Indies. You know, who isn't? West Indies losing to Netherlands in that not the Super Sixes, but in the World Cup qualifiers, despite scoring, I think, 376 and then lost in the Super Over. Logan Van Beek smashing 30 off the Super Over. And West Indies, well, I don't know if that tournament will have concluded by the time this video is releasing, but have they made the World Cup? If they haven't made the World Cup, that is just terrible for West Indies cricket. South Africa were pretty lucky to not have to go through the qualifiers either. They kind of snuck in right at the last minute and put West Indies and Sri Lanka into the qualifiers. Alright, Smith's marching on here, 129. Oh, now just skimming leg. He's going to give it, I know. I could feel the umpire giving it. I thought it was just skimming leg umpire's call, but the big man has to go. Alright, Carey comes in. England still lead by 71. So Australia would like to not have a deficit here on the first innings. Shot, Stacey to Smith. Oh, that's edge. Oh, Smith. Broad's done him with a slower ball. It's come right off the meat of the bat, Tony Greig style. Right back to Broad, who has dismissed him, and he's gone round the park Broad, but he's taken 2 for 72. What can Stark do? Stark and Carey, it is T. What I do like when you bat quickly is it brings results into the game. Draws have all but disappeared. Oh, that's a great ball. Outswinger from Anderson. He's done in Carey. Australia's still 40 behind. They're hoping Carey and Stark can put on a few. Oh no, Stark's gone. Nathan Lyon, the hero in the first test match. Outside the line. Can they put on a few? Get England back in. Or the end of the day. Could be a tricky little session. Shot from Cummins. These two are there at the end, putting on about a 40-run partnership to win the first test. Still an hour and 29 to go, so probably want to bat for 45 minutes or so. Oh, until Cummins just gets out. So, yeah, they're probably not going to bat for 45 minutes. England ahead by 20. Just over an hour left. Is that a feather? Can Australia get ahead? 8 runs behind. Oh, that's hurt him. Right on the knee. I think Australia are ahead by 1 run. Oh, that's close. Australia lead. 1 run. Hazelwood's been batting 43 balls. Are kind of not getting to use this session. Should do it in England and declare, but Lions out. So that wraps up the innings. Australia leading by 5 runs. Was a pretty slow finish. Lots of 10s. but Smith and Head definitely leading the way, 137 and 58. The bowling card, Anderson was an absolute delight, 5 for 58. Robinson 2 for 107. Woodnum for 60. Broad was expensive, brought back at the end, 3 for 79. Australia lead by just 5 runs at the end of day 2. 17 minutes to go. Can Australia take a wicket with them into day 3? It would be ideal. Oh, Duckett. It's got one through the gully. I'm going to do, just for this time, I'm just going to add in an extra slip. And if runs go down there, that is absolutely fine. Oh, close. Been cut through, I'm going to give Hazelwood one. Oh, it's cut through for 4. And I might just give Green one, or should I give one to... No, I'm going to give one to Lion. Could be a genius move. And he just got smashed. Last ball of the day. Oh, wow. Thought that could have been a wicket, but England 30 for none. That's a good start for them. All right, Cummins and Stark. We're going to open up the day. Australia going to be looking for a wicket early. Game poised right in the balance. Oh, that's out. What a Mitchy Stark. He swung one back in. Absolutely plumb. But it actually didn't swing in that much. Constantly smash the cloud to come over. This is the best time for Australia to bowl. Can they get on top of England? What score are they going to chase? Oh, that's where I wanted that fielder there. Bowling change, Hazelwood and Green. I'm going to come into the attack. England 82 for 1. That's a good start. Oh, I thought it was a good bouncer. That is 50 for Ben Duckett after his golden in the first innings. England right on top. Might be time for a little bit of Nathan Lyon. Okay, a little bit worried about this 4th innings chase. Could be 2-1 down in the series. Could be a long way back for Australia. Oh, there's a wicket. Yes, well done, Nathan Lyon. He's got Ben Duckett. Joe Root comes out. Hazelwood's been struggling a little bit. Captain Cummins, what can he do? That's nearly flicked for 6. Lyon get a second wicket. Gone for 10 from this over. Oh, 14 from the over. That's just it's just a smashing. Just an absolute smashing. Might have to start putting field out. Right, lunch on day 3. England 176 for 2. It's a commanding position. Alright, for Harry Brook, they've just got to go out. Still finds a way to smash them. Oops, we'll leave that for Root. Oh, it's gone through. Well done, Paddy Cummins. Well done. Oh, there's no slips. No slips. Sometimes I like that field. I do the defensive field. I wonder if I've made it where I've got the defensive field but with a slip. Yeah. Don't know why I didn't just do that field. There we go, Cummins, well done. Fighting back. This game is really in the balance. Catch. Oh, there's no one there. Harry Brook, 85. Batting really well. That's out. Oh, Australia fighting back in this match. It's coming alive. 5 for 209. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's coming right down to the limit. We'll get Starkey on. Harry Brook seems to be the key here for England. Just keeps hitting it into gaps. I just don't know how. That is huge. There's 17 runs from the over and 100 for Harry Brook. It was this one. There we go. Where's Harry? Does he raise the bat? Seems they cut away before those animations, which is a bit weird. They never used to do that. Used to be able to see it. Oh, yes. Lyon's got another wicket. I think you just need to keep Lyon on, even though the conditions are good for bowling. We can chase 270, 280. Could be manageable. Anything over 300, I really think it's England's game. It's going to take a big chase to get 300 in the last innings of this match. So these last 4 wickets are really important. Would get another 30 or 40. I think if Australia chasing over 320 or 330, I think it's game over. Harry Brook making all the difference. His test match average. Unbelievable, 72. Oh, Stark just getting smashed. I'm going to have to go with some short stuff, I think, from Harry Brook. Let's go with this field. Well, let's just go Harry Brook to everyone. What's he doing to everyone? See, nothing goes there. Nothing has been going there. Alright, let's try that. Don't think it'll make much difference. Lyon's picking them off. He's got 3 for 50. What a slip. Oh, that's got him that time. He's gone. He's charged Stark. He's come down the wicket. Harry Brook gone for a magnificent 121. Alright, Nathan Lyon, what can he do? Might need to bring the 2 paces back on. Stark's just got 1 over. We'll go short to broad. Let's get Cummins back on. Well done, Paddy. He's hitting leg stump. This could be a very, very interesting chase. Oh, it's just sneaking leg. I thought it was much better. Alright, and Hazelwood. Let's go across and try and snick them off. Not really sure why I don't have more slips to Anderson. Oh, he's ripped through behind the legs. And that is all she wrote. Paddy Cummins, 4 for 68. Stark, 2 for 90. Hazelwood, 1 for 49. Lyon, 3 for 53. And Cam Green, just the 4 overs. He got a little bit smashed. So Australia need 288 to win. And really, this could go either way. It's the start of session 3, day 3. See if Australia can get away to a good start. Warner needs some runs. Struggled so far. But 60 and 80 here. It could really help out. Kawaj is on his way. Let's cut back in off Anderson. Oh, it's straightened up, square on middle stump. All right, Labuschagne, it is your time. Oh, it's beating the bat a lot. Feeling nervous. They're nervous. We're calm. They're nervous. Oh, that's a feather. Oh, Warner. Warner, look at his series so far. He made 138 in the... Oh, that was against India. But in the Ashes, nothing. And Labuschagne against... He's done nothing, 150, and that is it. I just got a feeling this game is going right down to the wire. No draw, which is great, but it's going to go into day 4. We'll finish session 2, day 4. Oh, Besto, terrible keeping. Same for Chris Reed. Ever seen that Chris Reed clip where he ducks? I might say it's Chris Cairns, but I think it's a New Zealand bowler, and he just ducks a slower ball and it just bowls him, which is amazing. It just goes over his head. There was some interesting English keepers around that time. Chris Reed, Garayan Jones. Trying to think of some others. Matty Pryor. I think there was someone they tried into one day. Oh, Warner's gone. Got his name, but he used to sweep the fast bowlers. Warner 35. Not sure if that's enough. Warner. All right, we've gone off last 15 minutes. That definitely helps. I like you can declare. Like, I'm not sure why you would ever declare. I'm not even sure why that button's there. I'd love to just declare and lose, which would be bizarre. I don't really know why you'd ever want to do that. I'm sure someone's pressed it by accident. No, Smithy, no! Oh, Steve Smith's gone. Huge for England. Absolutely huge on day 4. Can't quite Bazball my way out of this. So almost got to bat sensibly. But Head will be a little bit more aggressive. And going for a leg stump line. This is kind of what we see in real life to Travis Head. Not this one, but lots of players on the leg side. A fine leg, a catching short leg, and then basically 2 square legs just in front of the umpires. You're only allowed 2 behind the leg. Still got a feeling this game is going right down to the wire. It's huge, a 2-1 lead in the series. Absolutely massive. It's a slow worm. You can see it's the slowest so far. 50 for Labuschagne, well batted. Raise the bat. It's a slow 50, 134 balls. The situation's calling for it. Shot. Shot again. Alright. Oh, the tide is turning towards Australia. England desperately need a breakthrough. There's Head's 50. Well done, Travis Head. 50. This is a massive, massive partnership. Still 100 to get. There's lunch on day 4. Ben Stokes needs to bowl. He's got 1 for 1. That knee's hurting him though. That knee troubling Ben Stokes. Australia look like they're cruising. I don't want to speak too soon. Absolutely cruising. It's a huge partnership. Just 70 to win. I was really nervous about Australia's chances. Really, really nervous here in the 4th innings. England just seem to have lost all their mojo. No slips. Defensive field. Oh, that's out. Oh, Labuschagne. Thrown it away. 90. Head is 85. We could have a twist in the tail. I thought he was 98. 93 for Travis Head. 41 for Australia to win. England taking the new ball. It's their last chance. They need 6 wickets. Australia only need 30. They should be able to just cruise their way to victory. Is that 100 for Travis Head? It cuts off. It is his 100. It's T on day 4. Australia need just 26. 100 for Travis Head. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Look at that. He scored 148 against India, and then some consistent scores. But this could be one of his finest innings. Australia have done a great job. I'm just going to say while I'm near the end as well, if you haven't flicked a like down the bottom, it helps me out. Just comment anything about cricket. I will comment back to you. You can subscribe. It's awesome. It helps the channel out. Or just watch any of the other videos that are on there. It's absolutely awesome. This cricket playlist, green, has been rumbled. Australia only need 10 to win though, so they should be okay. It hits a huge 6, and it's just a single to win for Australia to go 2-1 up in the Ashes. That leads. They don't bring the field in, which I find very strange, but Travis Head fittingly hits the winning run for Australia. Australia get the job done. 2-1 Australia. That was very anti-Bazball because it took nearly 100 overs to make 300. Run rate of just a tick over 3. But let's check out the Australian card. Khawaja 12, Warner 35. And when Smith went on to Australia, were in trouble at 3 for 84. Terrific partnership between Labuschagne and Head, finishing unbeaten on 112 not out. 90 for Labuschagne, 15 for Green. Carey 1 not out. And Australia have won the 3rd test. They go 2-0 up in the series. Let's have a quick look at the series stats so far. Bairstow dominating. I like going runs more than average. Harry Brook and Bairstow in the 300s. Otherwise, Zach Crawley struggling. Will he be picked? Stokes averaging just 11 with 1 wicket as well. That is a worry for England, but Anderson has been elite as always. So has Broad. Robinson and Wood, work to do for Australia. Runs, just 300 from Head. Khawaja, 299. Smith, 266. Labuschagne really helped out. And otherwise, Warner is the worry here. Bowling-wise, everyone's going okay. Hazelwood probably could do with some more wickets. Lyon chipped in with a few important ones, although he's still been expensive and going for 4.3 and over. And Stark and Cummins have done an excellent job. So, it has been Crabman from Crabman Gaming. 2-1 to Australia. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.